She said, I'm so freaking sorry.
Okay. Wow. All right, who is Chad? Part 2. So sorry for the delay. Those of you who watched part 1 really enjoyed that reaction and wanted to see what was coming up next. My bad, y'all. I was preparing for nursing school. A lot of things just got pushed to the back burner, but I'm back now. As for Cloud, thank you so much for reposting my reaction to part 1. That meant the world to me. And like I said, I'd be doing a reaction to part 2 and part 3, obviously. So without further ado, let's get started. Oh, one more thing. I just posted a poem on the Kendrick versus Drake beef. You're definitely going to want to check that out. One of my hardest poems that I've dropped on the channel by far. It's actually picking up a lot of views in comparison to a lot of my other poems. So that hopefully is indicative of the quality of the work. Check it out. Let's get started.
I want the world to see how such a charming dude could get hurt by someone as harmful as you. I don't mind staying in her life as just a dad, but I'm divorcing your deceptive ass, because it's just the fact that what else did you lie about? Like, this is a mess, it's bad. Actually, baby, come back in the room. Now tell her who's her dad. She said, sweetheart, your father's name is Chad. Finally hearing it, I wanted to smack. Ooh, I'm so glad I was raised better than that. But I still feel like I needed to attack, punch the hole in the wall. They both react. Ring, 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 ring. Her phone says Chad.
I took a deep breath. I looked at my friends. I was like, it's about to go down.
I picked up so fast. Hello? He hangs up. Will I call back? Hello? He hangs up. Will I call back? Hello? He said, yo, my bad. I must have had the wrong number. I got so mad. I said, so y'all both just liars? Like, that's so sad. I already know about you, Chad. You can have her, but you can't have my little girl. To me, she means the entire world. He said, now hold on, dude. That's my daughter, too. And there's plenty of things that I taught her, too. I said, wait, you sound familiar. Where you from? The mom interrupts. Okay, that's enough. I said no.
Okay, so I'm just going to stop it right there because those of you who watched my reaction to part 1 from Voices in Power, you'll actually know that he covered this portion already in part 1. I think Voices in Power just included this in the part 2 just so you would have context if you didn't watch part 1 already. The context as to like what the dilemma is in the first place, right? And one more thing that's worth mentioning, this story is not real, all right? You could kind of piece that together as you go through the part 1 of the story. But with that being said, this is a true story for a lot of people. And I think that's why Cloud created this narrative, because the narrative in and of itself isn't fake. It just doesn't apply to him. You know what I'm saying? I know people who thought they were fathering their child and really they were being stepdaddy and had no idea. Like that's crazy. That sucks. That sucks really hard. Anyway, so yeah, without further ado, let's keep going.
Okay, that's enough. I said, no, you let him talk. He said, then her phone died. I can't make this up. But I was invested. I was all in. I said, nah, give me his number. I'm going to call him. She said, you really think this is a good time for all this? You don't see your daughter in the corner bawling? I said, but I just got to know. She said, yes, but what's that going to do? Before you knew anything, everything was perfect, right? You're always looking just to find and ruin something that's just fine. I said, are you really trying to justify that you just be lying? This toxic witch was trying to botch and twist my thoughts with this. But it was working. What she said made lots of sense.
Man, that's messed up.
If I never hopped the fence and tried to get the info that she was not my kid, I never would have been in a spot this sick. Is it better to not know if someone's playing me? Y'all know how that song go. I don't want to know if you're playing me. Keep it on the low. What he meant was, as long as she's not publicly embarrassing me, why should it matter to me what she's doing behind those closed doors casually? I mean, if she's married to me, wait, am I really thinking this, baby? You there? Like, am I really believing this, baby? You there? Like, I feel, babe, I just wish this was a dream I'm in. Who is Chad? She said, since you asked, I met Chad at a different party. And I was drunk, so I remember hardly. But when he said he was Chad, I didn't realize Mr. Marley. I said, Mr. Marley, you've been sleeping with our daughter's teacher on me? She said, I'm so freaking sorry.
That one stung, Lois. Oh, that one stung.
Okay, wow.
A few moments later.
Wow. I couldn't, oh my God. And the sad thing is, this is some people's reality, bro. Legit, bro. It is really like that for some folks. Your daughter's teacher? Now, granted, at the time you hooked up with them at that party, that wasn't your daughter's teacher because your daughter wasn't born yet. But like, you mean to tell me that all this time, this stepdaddy been going to drop his daughter off with the baby daddy at school. Yo, nah, this is cruel. Oh, nah, fam. Nah, fam. Lord God, never me, please. Lord, please. My God. Okay. All right, water break over. I think I'm good. You good? You ready? All right. Let me know if I need to pause it again, all right?
I wasn't used to seeing him outside of school, and when I met you, I didn't know what to do, but me and him are fake, me and you are true. We can have a baby right now. What position would you like to choose? I said, delete the nonsense. So all those parent-teacher conferences you wanted to go alone to, you had reasons behind it. The daughter screams, can y'all please just stop it? I feel stabbed in my heart, and now I'm bleeding droplets. How could y'all be so toxic? I don't need a dad, and I don't need a mommy. I want to be adopted. I'm running away. I need to leave. It's an easy option. I said, daughter, calm down. I'm sorry we had a drastic fight. She said, daughter, you're not my daddy, right? I mean, that's what you told me out of spite, but you know what? You were right. I don't want to be here anymore. Then I seen her flee out the door. I go, you see what you did? You misleaded and mistreated such an innocent kid. She said, I don't like where your energy is. Instead of arguing, how about we go see where she went? So we rushed to the stairs. As we're going down, someone coming up stairs. She asked, Chad, what are you doing here? I go, nah, how does he know where we live? So he been in his crib? She said, no, he's a teacher. They have addresses for kids. Chad said, well. I said, go to hell.
Okay. Great time to pause it. Yo. Okay, now it's almost done. We might as well let it finish, and then I'll share my thoughts.
He said, now, before we fight this morning, I think it's time that I recite my side of the story. He said, the prettiest girl at the party. I walk up to her, we dance, talk for hours. I love everything she said. Somehow after we ended up in the bed, 9 months later, out popped the head. I said, wait a second, her face turned reddish. I said, sounds real familiar. You care to explain it? She said, that's the second part.
Bruh, you can't do us like that, bro. Come on, nah, okay. I'm not even gonna waste any time. We about to react to the third one. I just want to share my thoughts about the second half of that. I'm really impressed by his writing ability, genuinely, because he's rhyming as he's telling the story, but the rhymes aren't forced in any way, yet he's not sacrificing the quality of the details. It's a very hard thing to master. The best lyricists are capable of doing this, sure, like J. Cole, sure, he can tell a story like no other. But a lot of other people, while trying to maintain a rhyme scheme, typically let the quality of the story fall to the wayside, right? And he doesn't seem to be doing that in the slightest bit. I'm incredibly impressed. I would like to see more of his poetry after Who is Chad Part 3. And so if you're more familiar with his work, let me know what else I should react to from him. We're doing Part 3 next, obviously. And Cloud, if you see this reaction as well and you want to recommend something else of yours that you'd like me to react to, DM it to me or just drop it in the comment section below. I'd be happy to check it out for sure. Man. And see, this is really teaching me that there's levels that I can still reach, because I've been making constant improvements in terms of my poetic ability lately, especially. Like I said, check out that Kendrick versus Drake poem. It's good. But still, there's higher levels to this, certainly, especially when it comes to being able to craft a story. And when I say his storytelling ability is incredible, he's not exactly reinventing the wheel when it comes to his storytelling structure, right? He still has the exposition at the beginning, laying the groundwork for the story that's about to unfold. The conflict where he finds out that the kid isn't his. There's the climax, which is this part 2 right here, where both baby daddies actually meet. And then you have the falling action and the resolution, which I assume is going to be in part 3. Where the story pretty much concludes from there. So yeah, he's not reinventing the wheel, but he's maximizing the stats on all 5 key points of the story. You know, if we're using video game references here, he's just upping the stats on everything. And yeah, I should definitely learn from this, and I will learn from this for sure. So expect to see some improvement in my storytelling ability in my future poems. Cloud, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, without further ado, I'll see y'all next time. Part 3. Let's go.